Over the past decade in extraction, I've seen a ton of different trends. First, it was shatter. It was all about shatter. If it doesn't shatter, it doesn't matter. Translucent golden oil. No dark oils, no loose oils. They wanted shatter, they wanted it nice and light. Then shortly came butters. And so what this actually involved is agitation of the cannabis resin. Whereas in shatter, you're actually just wanting to extract the oil and then get the solvent out to a high degree and make sure all of the compounds settle evenly and line up evenly on top of themselves so that it makes this translucent oil. Whereas butter completely changed that. At the time, made with cured trim called crumble. Everyone wanted dry crumble. It was clean to them. It also smelled much more. And so why did it smell more? Whereas shatter was locking in any terpenes and butter was completely letting it loose right into your nostrils. And so it went shatter, crumble, and shortly after came distillate in the vape pens. A huge rush of distillate. Everyone bought distillers and was distilling their oils. Everything that was not good enough quality for shatter or crumble. Shortly after distillate came live resin. Everything was live resin, mainly with companies like West Coast Cure and Jungle Boys. I remember at the time, it was almost cool to have live resin. And mind you, they were getting that frozen product now because they were growing it themselves in the legal market and they were extracting it right into the column. They were no longer scared of water getting into their extracts, where in the beginning, everyone was completely scared of water. When you got trim, you dried it out a little more just so it didn't have any water content in there, because that's when you would get the sizzling, when you would drop some extract on a hot nail and it would sizzle, it would burn, it would crackle. That was water. And so in live resin, we completely threw that out the window. And through keeping the extraction cold, the injection and the actual column, we kept it cold the entire time. So very minimal water was ever leached out from the actual biomass that we processed. And so then live resin came out